let's play bingo. Hold on, before you click off this video. Just want to tell you a few reasons why you should play bingo and lots of different ways to play bingo. Let's get started. So let's first go get the bingo pod. So as always, go to pods, custom pods, and new custom pod. I could actually search for bingo, and there it is. We're going to add the pod to our room. Just going to stretch it nice and big, and now we're going to put in what we want in our bingo. Now the great thing is you can do just the regular bingo. For student learning and engagement, you definitely want to be putting in some content from whatever you are teaching. Often I would put in spelling lists, and I put the whole list in here. Also put in addition sentences, 3 plus 2 equals 5, and then the next one, so you could put in addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, those things that you want their fact recall. And once you have all of those in there, I just copied and pasted so you could see what a whole list would be. You had to have at least 24 words, so that would have been 24 addition sentences. Here we want to, if you want to include a free space, usually keep that open. I always take this one off because I want to be in control of when the other words or the numbers are selected. And same thing with reading it. We're actually going to have our students do the reading and then click OK. Now we're going to manually generate. This is where the learning comes in. Not only is it fun for the kids to find these on the screen, but it's also a way to practice their math facts. I will call on one of the students. Another thing you could do is leave the answer blank. You could just have equals and then nothing, or just a 4 plus 4. Call on a student. They will say it and the answer. But in the beginning, you might want to have the answers in there. So as I call on a student, they would just recite it. 4 plus 4 equals 8. So it's putting those other pathways in their brain, both for speaking and for listening, especially for the other students that are waiting. So they're getting a visual, seeing it. They're getting auditory, hearing it, and then a kinesthetic with speaking it. So you just continually kind of go through it. I usually pause between each one, let students have time to find it. You can also go back and do the pattern. So this is just the basic pattern of rows or columns or diagonals. You actually, I'm going to go back there, you can change the pattern here to a blackout everything, and it will show the pattern on the grid there. So there is a postage stamp. A lot of times I might do 4 corners. So different patterns that you can use. You will also, as they're playing it, you will see who has a bingo. They may have missed something and they don't see something and they didn't click on it, but you actually will see who has a bingo. You won't see which one they missed, but you could say, call their name and say, you actually have a bingo, look carefully, and they'll go back, and at the top, as you can see at the top, it will appear. Let me do a couple of them. So notice at the top, they can see the whole list of what's been called, so they don't have to remember it. They can just look at up the top. Now, what do they see? I'm just going to make myself into a participant here to show you what they're seeing. All right, and this is what I would see if I was a student. I would see the current one that's called. I will see the pattern. There is, so if I look, I'm going to look for my 4 plus 4 equals 8. So there it is right here. Now, I put in more than one of these, so normally there would only be one of 4 plus 4 equals 8. But obviously I can click on all of those and I can unselect them too. And then the 7 plus 3 equals 10. Say I am a clicky student and I just want to get a bingo, and I'm going to click this whole row. Or, okay, let's go here. I've got my 4 corners, and let's see if I really had a bingo. There we go. So it will tell the students if they have a bingo or not. And then it shows them which ones are not real. It'll be red. That's one way to do bingo. So let's look at some bingo ideas. As I mentioned, you can just use words in there. Sight words is great for phonics. You can fill the board with letters for the very youngest of our learners, vocabulary, spelling patterns, or blends. You can call on students to directly read the word, give a sound, give the definition, or give a rhyming word. You can do math equations. You can populate the board with answers and then have students give an equation to match the answer. Historical or literary clues. You can put names, dates, historical events, or book characters on the board. Then the student will read it and give a description. For example, if Shakespeare was on there, he could say the author of Romeo and Juliet. or another one of Shakespeare's titles. You could use this as icebreakers in the beginning of the school year. Put the names of your students on the board, and then when you call that name, have that student give a fun fact about himself or herself. You can use it for geography, putting the colors of flags, state capitals, global landmarks. When you call on students, they can give more information on whatever was called. And why do we want to use bingo games for learning? Boosts engagement. Game-based learning captures students' attention and keeps them excited to participate. It supports their learning. It can be customizable, reinforce any subject, concept, or skill, making learning meaningful and purposeful. It enhances memory and retention. Repetition through play strengthens recall and helps students retain information longer. And it develops multiple skills, improves listening, reading, vocabulary, critical thinking, and quick decision making. All of these things are great reasons why you should be using bingo games. Let me know if you need any additional help on how to create one for your specific subject or grade level. Thanks for watching.